In a land of wonder and an age of heroics, a broken pact and a fractured power leads to a crumbling world. As their realities tear at the seams, a brave band of adventurers attempt to mend what has been torn. Will they succeed in time, or will they lose all that they hold dear? Join us to find out on The Shattered Compass.
Hey everyone, I'm Bryce Bebop, and I'm here to tell you about Savage Worlds. Savage Worlds is a super fast and easy game. In fact, the tagline actually is fast, furious, and fun, and it is definitely all three of those. It's really simple. The better you are at a thing, the more faces your die has, ranging from a D4 to a D12. A basic success is 4. So you roll your die, you get a 4, and unless it's contested, you succeed. So you're aware contested is like, if you're trying to be all sneaky and you have a guard who's watching you, then that's going to be contested. It's going to be your sneaky versus his watchy. But Bryce, you say, how can I get above a 4 if I only have a D4? Well, the cool thing about the system is if you roll the highest face on any die, you get to roll it again. And then you add those together. And then you're like, hey Bryce, I have really crappy luck and I don't roll high. It takes me a long time. Well, the system has that in place as well. With these really cool things called bennies, you could re-roll those dice. You could actually do a lot more with bennies too. You can soak some damage. You can regain some of your magical or psionic powers. You can re-roll your damage. You can influence the story in ways. Obviously, your DM has, your storyteller or DM, whatever you end up calling them, has to agree, but you get to mess with the story, which is awesome. And finally, you get to redraw an action card if you'd like. Which brings me to action cards. Instead of rolling for initiative, in this game, you get dealt a card. And those cards range from ace down to 2, with ace being the top. On the rare occasion that you guys get the same number, well then it goes spade, heart, diamond, and finally, clubs. That's reverse alphabetical order, but I always get confused, so I just have to say them out in my head. The alphabet is 26 letters, and picking out 4 is hard, at least hard for me. This is a specialized deck put out by Pinnacle for their Pathfinder setting, which, by the way, we're using the Pathfinder setting, but it's a really good system for whatever setting you want. There's space stuff, there's pirate stuff, the list goes on and on. I'm just not going to list them all right now. We'll put a link so you guys can go check out their website. You can use any 54 card deck for those action cards. Decks are 52. Where's the... Jokers! That's right. Jokers are awesome. So, not only with a joker do you get to go whenever you want, including interrupting somebody else, but you get a +2 on everything you do, and everybody at your table, with the exception of the storyteller, gets a Benny. That's it. Like, that's Savage Worlds. It's super fast, super fun, and super furious. Furious, like fast and furious. If it wasn't fun, it would be about racing. But it's not. Anyway, guys, thanks for being here, and see you in the show.
Hey, you buccos, welcome to freedom. That's right, you've been conscripted into my gang, my pals, my buddies. And you'll get to do everything that you want, well, consensually, because that's how we roll here. So, let me introduce you to a couple of tip tiers. Now, you don't have to spend money if you don't want to, but if you feel like showing us a little bit of love and you want to affect the game, let me tell you how. So first and foremost, you can give us bennies. Bennies are used to re-roll the dice, they're used to grab new initiative cards, and they're used to soak damage. And I know you don't want to see me die. Not yet, anyway. If you would like to buy a Benny for our overlord, Bryce Bebop, the storyteller, you could do that. That would be called a Bryce is Right. Anyway, moving on. We also have an occasionally flowing flask, which to my understanding means like we get a special ability when we drink something out of our flask. So basically, you decide what the liquid in our flask tastes like. Keep it classy. Keep it classy. And then we drink the thing, and we got special abilities, which is pretty cool. Spellcasting. Suddenly, I'm magic. I mean, more magic. We also have elemental influence. You can decide if somebody is more affected by the elements. Say, for instance, yours truly, when they get around the elemental water, they wind up, a little bit on the tipsy side, So you can make them go further into that or further away from it at your will and behest. A stitch in time. Let me tell you a story. No, that truly is what it is. You direct your tips toward a stitch in time, and we will tell you a story from our sordid past. Now, some of us have a more sordid past than others. And then we got a show, don't tell. One of these comes up, and we're all stuck pantomiming our actions for the next 3 rounds. And while everybody else, so we're pantomiming, everybody else on stage is guessing to the best of their ability what we're going to do. And you know what? That's what happens. So you best believe we're on our best mime ability. Spiritual maelstrom. Yeah, I didn't know what it meant either, but I'm going to tell you now. So, we're all affected by these elements, right? Spiritual maelstrom comes up, and all our elements switch around. Whoop! Suddenly, it's chaos, or chaos moves to somebody else. We got your rule of cool. Everybody loves the rule of cool. Rule of cool is enacted, and everybody goes down in reverse order of their initiative, and they say the coolest thing that they can do to end the encounter in that moment. Physics be damned. Penalties be damned. They're just gonna do their thing. And you at home get to vote on whose thing is the coolest. I said whose thing is the cool, you know what I meant. Anyway, so you vote, and then we gotta do it, whether you voted for our thing or not. So we will likely fail spectacularly, but one of us will succeed, and it will be cool. We also got a deck of a lot of things. Not a deck of many things, because some things have been replaced for survivability. But it is a deck of a lot of things. So let's say you direct your tips toward a deck of a lot of things. Somebody pulls their card and all of a sudden they've got really cool diamond teeth and a slight speech impediment. Finally, we have a gift from the Aether. You, my friends, you're the Aether. So if you direct your tips toward the Aether, you get to decide what happens in the next episode. You get to change something fundamental about the story or the world, working in tandem with our storyteller, Bryce Bebop. How cool is that? Maybe it's a flood. Maybe it's a stagecoach. Maybe I get a pet dragon. I don't know. It's up to you. Thank you for joining my little talk. You're all just so cute.
Like, I personally don't find, like, a lot of ASMR worth it, but I also don't eat pretzels on stream often.
Never understood.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Shattered Pretzel.
Somebody breaking down a
the Shattered Compass. For those of you who haven't joined us before, thank
I
you for
looked
being
for it, I
here.
couldn't find it.
For those of you who are returning, thank you for being here. And, you know, it was good to see you last week. It's good to see you this week. Today, we have a great show for you because that's what we do here is only great things. I'm Bryce Bebop. Thanks for being you. And I'm going to introduce some people who are here because then I could go back to eating my pretzel. Or maybe I can't. It's kind of loud. I'm not sure. I'm not the tech. You know who is, though? The most wonderful person I know, Sharon Bebop.
You're biased.
I am very biased. She also pays me to say things. Mostly it's like not about how great she is. Mostly it's to keep me from saying things like about their birthday, which just passed, or other things. Like I don't talk to her family much for a reason. Anyway, joining me today is Segway.
Oh, that was a
Hi, y'all.
segue, all right.
That's a segue, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Mark. I'm playing Rurik. Rurik comes from the plane of shadow, and today I am affected by the plane of chaos. So I'm not totally sure what that means, but I think it means there's going to be a lot of randomness.
On this show, never.
Likely.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I'm soft. I'm soft. I don't know if that means anything in particular to not have the T when I'm soft, but I'm soft.
You're soft?
Who
I think
said
it's
that
my
you're soft?
microphone.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
I said I'm soft.
Oh, yeah.
Mark said you're soft.
You got like a super soft birthday? Like, that's what I went to.
Yeah, me
A what?
too, actually.
A
Like
super soft, like a sweet 16, super soft birthday.
You didn't introduce, though,
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
rude.
Aloysius.
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 Yes. The sword.
Also, it means they can't hear you, which I think our wonderful tech that I've already described, but will describe again as being amazingly wonderful, Sharon Bebop,
So,
is hopefully fixed.
yeah. So hopefully I'm no longer unhearable. So soft means you can't hear. So what is the difference between soft with a T and soft without a T?
Well,
though?
like the
That's so
idea of being soft is like all the nice things. Like for your birthday, we're gonna get a unicorn or
Like
a pony
so
ride.
soft that we can't say the T because the T is
Right.
too harsh.
Yeah, it's too harsh.
Yeah.
So it's extremely soft.
Yeah, so
So-
soft.
Yeah. Super
see.
soft.
Yeah.
Mark says. to make you soft. So
Well, we're
I-
using it that way now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I
oh,
mean,
for
clearly.
sure.
Mark is super soft regardless. Like
like, as a
misused or not.
person- Like as a person. I
Yeah,
guess.
as a person, he's very soft.
That's probably true.
There's no probably. I can tell you. There's a fact.
I'm
All right.
so proud of you for being proud of that. All right. Hi, I'm Helen. I'm inappropriate. And I am playing Halon because I'm also very imaginative. Who is a. Okay, you know what?
Only imaginative when it's inappropriate.
Just a little
Can't hear you
guy.
with your grill in.
Huh?
I can't hear you with your grill in.
But no one can. That they actually prefer it that way, as it turns out.
It makes
Okay.
Halon talk less.
I see. I see. Okay.
Secrets of the shattered compass. I am playing Halon. Halon is of the airplane, never stops being funny.
If I had water.
Kind of a little guy, kind of a thief, kind of an eco-terrorist. You know, just little guy things. Yeah, I think that's more or less everything. Oh, I am under the influence of sparkly
Fire.
fire.
Yeah, you got that
I'm
sparkle-
under the
sparkle
influence of
fire.
Fire. Cool.
I don't remember what it did to you last time.
I don't remember either, so this is gonna be fun.
Which is why I started writing it down, everyone.
All right,
I feel
over
like
to
it was
you.
intense.
Hey, hi. I'm Megan, and I'm playing Patricia. I almost did it the opposite way.
I'm Patricia, and I'm playing Megan.
Yeah, straight up.
Oh gosh, how interesting would it be to have a flip-flop episode where our characters play us?
Not really all that interesting because you guys don't have magical powers that I'm aware of.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I've seen humans in households.
Oh, that's,
That's true. Humans and households are hilarious. So
And
We can
I
find-
make costumes like
That's-
this one on the daily. So
Which is
There we
great.
go.
That's pretty cool.
That is really
You've
cool.
got stitching skills. You have skills.
I do things. Ouch! I know how to do some stuff.
God.
I'm good at petting bunnies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which sounds like a euphemism, but is not.
It's not, no.
Anyway, sorry, go on.
Anyway, my name's Megan. I'm playing Patricia. She's an adventurous librarian, permanently in sepia tone. I didn't do that on purpose, but we're
Really?
here.
No, we love it.
That's certainly how I come across on camera, so
okay.
sure.
I thought you did it on purpose. I was like, no, that's perfectly great.
I mean, yes and yes. So we'll go with that.
I love the idea
very
that this,
Indiana
like,
Jones.
we go to your plane and everything just immediately turns to sepia.
That,
And it's
I
got that
mean,
crackly recorder
Yeah.
noise.
why are you guys spoiling the future?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh! I did not know.
It's
That's not
like
gonna
this
happen.
on my home plane, I promise.
Yeah, that's not like that. I promise.
Okay.
We're liars.
I also have a pet velociraptor companion. Her name is Miss Amelia. She goes with me everywhere. I adore her.
And she was piloting your eel last session.
She was.
Oh yeah, yeah. She was tail
That's
slapping
also
everything.
not a euphemism.
So proud of her. And on other planes, I'm a pirate queen. That's exciting.
Just one other plane.
On a plane, I'm the pirate queen.
You are also the best union rep organizer we've ever
Yes,
seen.
yes,
so.
very pro
true.
unions here.
And a pirate queen on the prime material plane, not just any other plane.
Yeah, that's
Like
prime.
the prime plane.
You're the prime pirate queen.
Yeah.
Oh my God. No, sorry, I was reading Merck's
Oh.
comment.
I
I
figured.
love it.
I love this. All right.
Patricia is also affected by the order plane, which,
Oh.
according to canon, has made her very law-abiding and into
Litigious.
documents. and-
I mean, I already was, but okay, sure.
Even
I'm just
crank
saying.
it up.
Yeah, I'm just saying what you told me. I'm just a man.
That's what we did last time.
Okay, so what was me for fire?
I don't remember.
Does
Oh no.
I
Does
feel like
chat
it was
remember fire?
steamy.
Oh, it was steamy. Oh, it was. You're right.
That's what
That
I
was,
thought, but I don't.
Oh no.
Oh no.
horror plane?
Oh,
No,
the
much though we love James Durham, this is not his show, so there's no horror plane.
there's
Yes.
definitely a horror plane.
There is a horror plane?
Yeah,
You're from
It's yours.
right now. Right now. Well, okay. There's different kinds of horrors.
The darkness will eat you.
That's
That's
true.
not a horror plane. It's a lovely place.
I'm sorry. What? I love going to shadows. They eat my feet.
That's why you live underground, and it's nice there.
There's a whole website that we have that has a description of all the planes. So you could judge yourself what's a horror plane. One's literally called a gothic horror plane. So you take your choice, really.
And to be fair, I will say that like everybody's definition of what's scary is a little bit different.
Yeah.
And there are many genres of horror
Exactly.
within the horror genre. For some people, being trapped underwater with giant crab mechs could be one of those things.
That's very
Speaking
true.
of which, last time on the Shattered Compass,
That was slick. That was
right?
Yeah, totally. Would. I did that on purpose.
Our adventurers in the Shrieking Eels, which may or may not combine into a giant mech.
They do.
They do. Had just approached the gates of Iglesias, Alana's hometown. In front of Iglesias, a row of 10 archmages were standing, one of which was Alana's father. Alana informed you all that these were the houses in charge of the plane. These were the heads of the houses, which is why Alphonse Adreno was there. Hovering above them, unfortunately, was Niklas and Cephalon, the previously joined Grand Arbiter, which has now been separated into lobes. Lobes? Hemispheres. There we go. Hemispheres. That's the one.
Lobes.
Well, I thought it was front lobes and back lobes.
Oh, fair enough.
And then, yeah. So, anyway, the two hemispheres have separated.
Oh.
Each of them, working a powerful magic, opened a large portal, out of which walked a huge and beautiful, strangely, penguin. Again, maybe biased, but I don't think so. And out of the other one, Sharon was in a onesie.
Dang it!
I know.
pretty
We
cute.
went all out for last week
Penguin
for
onesie.
reasons. But you know what? It's okay. You were here in spirit. Oh, so you were here in spirit. I took a shot for you. I ate
Appreciate that.
gummy rum things, choked a little bit. It was a rough
100%
day.
for you.
Yeah, 100%.
Appreciate that so
Choked on
much.
vodka.
Tuesday's my day off, so
Okay. So you're.
I get wiggity wrecked. So it was a great day. Out of the other portal stepped a huge, giant robot who was affectionately dubbed Big O. For people to have an idea. I didn't name him that. Chat did.
Oh, chat named
Yeah,
it. I
chat
was
named
like,
it Big
oh.
O. Or somebody named it Big
Okay.
O. Either way, its real name is Big Oleander, but people call it Big O for copyright reasons. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Keen456, for the $25. Let's hear a stitch in time from the Pirate Queen since they've had enough time for adventures lately.
Oh.
Yeah, you disappeared. And
Oh,
just
boy.
shot off in a Onyx submarine.
Oh.
Oh, I went off on my own. That's what happened.
You did whatever you wanted.
Oh well, don't open that up.
Oh, we opened that up. Oh, I'm going to interrupt that real quick because
Give me a second
there's
to think here.
also
There's also.
something in your flask tastes like,
Oh.
you know what? It tastes like blueberry Red Bull unless somebody says something different. I'm sorry. That's just what I'm drinking.
Okay.
We have rules.
I get
Well, this is going to be strange. Get the adventure card, Peace.
Oh.
Play to improve the initial attitude of an individual or group one level using the reaction table in the Savage Worlds. So
Okay.
you can make some people way more peaceable.
Interesting.
Okay.
Well, we have a whole bunch of. We've got a dozen houses and a big O to tame.
Did you say houses?
Yeah. The house.
Oh, yeah, fair. I was just
I
thinking about
wasn't
giant
listening.
walking houses.
I mean, who knows? Maybe that's what comes out of the next portal.
I can't control that. We'll never know, I guess. Giant underwater Baba Yagas. We're not going to do that on this plane.
On
Did
this.
Didn't I drink mine already?
I don't believe. Oh, you did. Give me that card. You don't get Savage anymore. You got Savage on something else.
Oh. Do I have? I don't have two, do I?
No, you shouldn't have to. Those. Oh, I gave those to you so you can see what Vulnerable and Distracted did
Thank you.
because
you
we
can
finally
make those
statted
things.
out Halon's beautiful smile, and they have the ability to use a test to shine light into somebody's eyes and make somebody not only vulnerable but also distracted,
There it is. Okay.
as opposed to one or the other, which is usually the way tests work.
Okay. Nice.
Back to Patricia.
Okay.
I gave him enough time to think, I hope.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
Okay. So, as we remember last time, I was under the effect of a different plane, which made me more impulsive,
Oh, yeah.
ambitious,
Yeah.
and jumping
Yeah,
around and
yeah.
doing stuff. I said punch it a lot, really loudly.
You did.
Oh, wow.
And I did. And Amelia got her own outfit and was controlling the eel with me. It was
Very cool.
very much fulfilling some childhood dreams of piloting an underwater robotic eel. Anyway,
So
Your dreams were
specific-
strange, but I love them.
straight up. So we veered off because obviously we found something shiny we wanted to investigate. And we went down this long, winding series of tunnels until we came across this gem-encrusted giant lobster
Ooh.
that looked just gnarly. But you know what? It had a great tenor voice.
Oh.
So, and Amelia, to give her credit, is a great dancer with that tail. So we were able to kind of
true.
dance around and distract the lobster long enough to come around and pop, get it in the back of the head. And then it essentially rolled low and knocked itself unconscious on a nearby rock. I yanked one of the legs off because I
Oh.
can grow them back. And
Do they
turned
really?
around and left really fast. But now Miss Amelia has some armor for her tail that is bling-tastic.
Done.
Nice.
That's what I've been doing.
Does,
Lobster.
do lobster arms grow back?
I think so.
Okay, we're going to say it does here. Like, that's what we got.
I know they do on like crabs. So
Oh.
Do crabs grow their leg back?
Well, I know like the main big pincers, they always have one bigger one and one small
Yeah.
one. And like if they lose the big one from fighting, it switches, they grow opposite.
That's so cool.
But like, do they regrow another one?
Yeah.
Like it's like my small claw and
The
my
small
big claw.
claw becomes the big claw as they grow a small claw.
That's so cool.
Merc apparently, wow.
But that's when they
grow back
shed.
when they shed.
But what about if they're ripped off
Well,
by a
please,
dinosaur?
I don't know the rules of this plane.
Presumably.
Fair enough.
I ripped a leg off a lobster. What do you want?
But the way, right, when they molt, they would have to, like, they wouldn't, their DNA wouldn't have them not growing the leg back when they molt. So there's not going to be like that kind of scar tissue. So when they molt, they should grow back.
Today on Lobster Talk, if you guys haven't looked up the thing, I can't remember the name, I'm going to ask you guys where life eventually turns into crabs.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Convergent evolution.
Yeah, convergent evolution, look it up, everything becomes crabs. Don't know why, it's just crabs are apparently, carcinization, thank you, they're disturbing.
It's
Yeah.
just the optimal life form, apparently.
Well, there's a few others, too. Certain types of rodents,
They become crabs?
mustodilization. No, convergent evolution is like there are like dozens of species that are completely unrelated to one another that have evolved from the bear family or from the mouse family that have evolved into almost indistinguishable rodents.
They're on their way to
They
crab,
look
I
they
think.
look like rodents, even if they're
So
not related
ultimate
to
life
rodents.
form for the ocean is crabs, and the ultimate life form for land is
Is-
rats.
There's
or rabbits
also
or
land
guinea pigs or
crabs
something like that.
because they evolved weirdly too. Crabs everywhere.
Weasels, yeah, weasels. That's what it
Speaking
is.
of which,
Or-
initiative, because a giant crab has come out of a small portal under the giant penguin DDD.
DDD.
DDD?
Of
DDD.
course it's DDD. So we have
DDD.
oh, I'm
DEDEDE.
hey, it's not a club, yay. Penguins and crabs and
Giant robots.
named Giant O.
A big O.
Big O, whatever, it's still.
All right,
It's-
penguins and
It's
crabs.
Mech
doesn't matter.
Batman. It's Mech Batman.
Mech Batman.
Oh,
my.
yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. I have a list of things.
Yeah, Bryce has two cards because he's got two different things.
I
happening.
do. So everyone else is in the know. The first one is our wild cards, and the second one is a fleet of mooks, which involves giant leeches, giant crabs, giant eels, not the metallic shrieking kind.
So you're trying to kill us, is what I have heard.
We'll see. I mean, I can't say yes or no to that, because that would be unfortunate. But I mean, your next character will be so cool. What? Oh.
What?
That was
Wow.
that was the quiet
Wow.
part. I said it out loud. My bad. My bad.
No, my next character is going to be dressed all in green.
Not my problem. You mean they're a
You're gonna be invisible?
chameleon?
Okay, yeah, you can kill me. That would
See?
be cool.
That's what we should have done with Christian's character, the changeling.
Oh, yeah.
From-
Just should
Okay.
have
From-
had
from
dress
what
on
show?
green all the time. From the Reliables.
I know that. I was trying to.
Plug. I
That's
know
why
that.
you're super soft, Mark.
But I,
All right.
was saying
Keep
that I-
going.
Check out the Reliables. It was our previous show. It's all on YouTube as well as Twitch. It's great. It stars a bunch of us, and it's awesome.
but, like I was giving you that, and you're
Oh,
Okay,
my bad.
okay.
My bad.
he like sets it up. I hit it, and
We
then he's
have-
mad at me
we
for not
have-
hitting the right spot.
Whoa.
Here
Look,
we
if
are.
you thought me pointing out the jokes was a lot before, you give me steamy. So
Why do I have the sass stand?
It is Dead Sass Sand that has
Oh, it's
been
the Dead
passed
Sass
around.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully, you're hoping to invigorate it with some magic.
Isn't that
but
the
if you
obsidian
give it
one?
to me, I'm gonna start
What was that?
talking.
Isn't that the obsidian one?
Oh, that might be the obsidian.
No, the obsidian one looks different.
It looks like it's on the table. Okay,
Okay.
I forgot you had it.
Regardless.
fine.
You can't contact him anymore for at least like a week. That's
Yeah, it's true.
yeah. You asked them how
That
their
sounds
day
like
was
awesome.
going. You asked them how their day was going for your question of the week.
I did do that. Look, it's important.
Obsidian's doing fine, everyone. Just so you're aware.
Yep.
So, with initiative in play, you're facing down large penguin DDD large robot.
E-e-e?
No, large robot is big oleander.
Oh, Leander. Okay.
Like 10 robots that are just like kind of swarming around big oleander. And a weird array of animals. Giant leech, there's a couple of sharks. They're just kind of swimming around coming towards you. And it seems like King Dedede is directing them.
Okay.
Hmm.
Gotcha.
The penguin DDD.
Yep.
Okay.
DDD. No trademark infringement. Kirby's nemesis is a different penguin by the name of DDD.
King Dedede.
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
so this is Emperor DDD, different person.
Obviously.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. No giant mallets.
Yep.
Okay. Great.
All right, so I'm up first, right?
You are still
We
up
should
first, yeah.
probably, probably should do that. Okay, so I'm driving my mech eel,
All right.
I forgot.
and so as we realize we're about to
Here's a
get
picture of
attacked
the
by these
internet.
other giant things, you don't drive with your feet though. That's my thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
rude.
You didn't. You don't. You know how like seats and seatbelts in cars work and stuff like that. I haven't figured the part out yet.
Gotcha.
So
Fair enough.
yeah.
Oh, I see.
Um,
So you're like literally over here, just like.
Right, like, well, there's a thing for each hand, and there's buttons. So clearly, the buttons are meant for the feet. So it goes like this.
sure.
Clearly.
It's only logical. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and take a moment and cast a spell to try and create protection across
Okay.
all 5 of us if I can. I don't know if I can do the. I don't know where Tinker is with his crab thing.
Yep.
But I want to cast it across the whole
Okay.
group of us.
So
So it's a D8.
the D8, go ahead and get your power points ready, because you're casting it on so many more people, you will need to expend a lot more.
So I got a 10.
So that's a raise.
And so that's +2 toughness. And so there's 5 of us, so it should be 5 power points, yeah?
Plus the original, which I think is 1 or 2 power points.
Well, so it's +1 power point per additional person beyond
Okay.
yourself.
And what is the cost of the spell?
1.
Okay, so you are correct. 5.
Yep. Yep.
5 power points. For +2
Mark's like,
toughness.
I know how to play this game.
I can
Kind of.
tell. I'm
Kind of.
the
I'm
one at a
learning.
loss. All right, and I'm assuming that was your only action, because otherwise you would have declared
Taken
it and
a-
you would have
yeah.
taken multi-penalty action.
Yep.
All right, up next is a bunch of little robots and some animals.
And some animals.
And some animals. Some animals.
Animals.
The crocodile comes towards you, and it just looks like it's going to chomp. Tries to bite the onyx eel. So I need a D8. I believe you have higher parry than that, because you're a very parry person. Onyx eel.
Oh, well, I was just looking through these wonderful papers here to see if it had the stats for my eel.
It does not. Because I am great at planning. So we're using your parry because it's like got you in this weird haptic suit. So
Oh,
your reactions,
gotcha.
that's what we're
Is
going
not
with.
Great. I have a 4.
Oh, 4.
Unfortunate. But that's okay because
Wow.
you're in a giant eel. That
A
actually,
giant
the
eel.
armor is, we got that.
Okay.
So I'm going to have Sharon roll. Because it's not in here. It is a D12 plus 4.
Yikes.
Ooh, so that's
I'd
15.
really rather you not.
But it is not mega damage. And since you're in a giant robot with a lot of armored plate, especially the Onyx one, which does have heavier plate,
Yeah.
nothing. It just breaks some teeth
Dings
on
off.
you.
Okay.
You see a leech come up to the red eel, and it attempts to leech on it, but it's a robot, so it just kind of attaches like a remora, and it's writhing. It makes that sound. Nothing.
Nice.
Okay.
There are 5 little robot men who come up and attempt to attack Halon.
When we say little robot men, are they like the size of a normal human being?
Yeah, they're like the size of a normal human
Okay.
being.
Okay,
So
good.
like they're just like
Not
a
like-
bunch of little dudes pounding on the side. You see one like whip out a drill and he's trying.
Okay.
So we're gonna see what he gets. And that is going to be a fighting. No, actually, repair. So a D8.
Ooh.
Because they are trying to dismantle you.
That's a success.
That is a success. So you are going to be at -2 armor.
Ooh, okay.
So
But you're +2 toughness. So.
yeah.
All right.
Your armor is a D20 or is 20.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. All of the eels have an armor of 20, with the exception of the onyx eel, which has an armor of 24.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right.
And that is the turn for our little friendly mooks. Which means Halon
It's me.
in the green eel.
So if I remember correctly, the eels sort of magnify what we already naturally do.
Yep.
Cool. Cool, 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 cool.
No, I don't like where this is going.
Well, unfortunately, somebody updated my sheet to include growth and shrink.
Who would have done that?
Who would have indeed?
I didn't update anything. Your character advanced in a way that you felt was perfectly advancing.
Uh-huh.
And I agreed.
Well, guess what?
What?
I'm going to make my little eel into a mega eel.
Okay, okay.
Yes, but I am rolling on a 4 for that, so best of luck to me, I guess.
But you also get a wild die, so...
I do also get a,
You-
you know what, and I'm going to use one of our
you know?
bennies.
Hey,
Yay.
there's a success.
Ooh.
Hey!
Oh.
That's a success
Alright.
with a raise.
There we
So
go.
what exactly happens?
Well, I expend 2 power points, so
Okay,
we'll
okay.
start with that. We'll start with that. I don't have the hair for it today, but I kind of like, you know,
Super
Dragon
Saiyan?
Ball Z it a little bit, and I'm like, you know.
All right, then in 2 turns we'll talk to you about what happens.
Only 2?
I'm
I mean,
very
your patch
Penelope.
only lasts for 5. So. But yeah,
Okay.
I'm over here being like, "Ee," you know. And there's like lightning crackling all around me, and presumably the little robot guys who were just drilling are like, what the
Yeah. Oh
actual-"
yeah. Like the plates were about like their size, and now it's just like 5 times their size.
Nice.
You have grown in a weird, out of nowhere ball of like golden fire. You're just, and you yell a bunch. As
And if next week I come back with a blonde wig, do not be surprised.
I'm just saying, I can only hope. I can only hope, because Super Saiyan Halon
Even
Could-
taller hair.
could be great. So, Halon enlarges their already large eel. The fins are so wide that it blocks away a lot of the smaller sea creatures. Because
Nice.
your fins were a lot longer, if you
Oh,
remember.
were they? I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
remember
Because
that.
they're all windy.
Oh, that's right.
Your it is massive. To the point of, if you were to try to combine with everything else, you may have to cast growth on other things.
Oh, no.
I'm just putting these things out there. Just let you know the complications.
Sorry, I got distracted thinking about what else I could cast growth on, so.
What other kinds of eels?
Yeah, exactly. Sea snakes. Gooey ducks.
So many things. Gooey ducks are so weird, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. But
Also-
apparently they're delicious.
I have eaten one once, and it
You
was
know-
delicious.
Okay.
But it was not like a clam feeling because it's like a steak clam.
So I actually grew up like digging clams, and we would get gooey ducks when I was young, and we would like make them into chowder or throw them away because nobody wanted the gooey ducks back then because they were far tougher than a regular clam. And yeah.
You gotta take the
that's
skin off.
changed.
That's the thing. You gotta
Yeah.
peel.
Thank
a gooey
you,
duck.
Lumiere,
I'm
for the
trying to get away from
$20.
where Helen's going.
A Stitch in Time. We need to know about Halon's Kamehameha!
That's
Yes,
why we love
yes.
our tech
1,000,000%.
and our fans.
I did not check levels before yelling into the mic. I apologize.
You committed. You did
Oh,
it.
am I doing that right
Oh
now?
yeah, we're gonna do that right now. You're still powering up, so it's
Well,
fine.
what exactly do they want from me?
A story
They
about it.
want
Oh,
to
they
know.
want a story about
Yeah,
it.
oh yeah, they want a story about your powering up. So we'll
Where do you draw the power from? What does your body do? What light do you project? How far does your hair go? Does it grow like 5 times its length
How did you learn
as
how
you
to do it?
continue to power
What
up?
happens when you get the Dragon Balls?
What are you going to wish for?
Hey, so everyone knows, the first wish was inappropriate for television, but they showed it in Japan anyway. If you know, you know. That's what I'm at. Like,
Oh my god.
Are we talking about
Oh,
Bad Dragon
okay.
Is this your first time going Super Saiyan?
oh yeah. Did you grow a tail?
I'm
There's so many questions.
And they all have so many
know.
innuendos.
I was prepared for so much. This was not it. This was not it. Oh.
So I mean, we're stalling as hard as we can for
I
your thing.
understand.
So like, okay,
Yeah,
so
but you gotta stall in ways that don't give Helen more innuendos to think about.
okay,
That's the trick.
okay. So when you're focusing your spirit bomb, are you drawing the energy from your plane or the plane you're on,
Oh,
or
sure.
or
Oh, okay. All right. God damn it.
is your actual name related to food?
What?
Everybody in Dragon Ball Z is related to food. Gohan, Vegeta is vegetable. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay. So I'm
The
saying-
original wish was women's panties. Sorry to distract you. My bad. That's on me. That's on me.
One of those shows, folks.
So we're gonna get a lot done this episode.
Oh yeah, big fight, everyone.
Okay. So I'm over
we ever
here,
get to
right, and I'm like, nah, you know, and I'm
Joke doesn't got me.
Oh my.
I'm like, what is this power that is flowing through me? I shall use it with all of my strength, my might, my yes. And then I realize that I'm like drawing in electricity from one hand and extruding water and hydrogen and oxygen as it separates
okay,
into
okay.
its component parts, making the water around me actually into the components of air.
Ooh, bless you.
Yes.
Electrolysis.
And exactly, and I'm like, dang, right? And then I'm like, hey, do you think this is cool? I think this is cool. This is not even my final form. Obviously.
Yeah,
And then I'm probably going to say something like, my power is more greater than yours, and so on, and so forth. As we go, and with the lightning all around. Yeah.
So I've determined with my scouter that your power level is 6,900.
Okay.
Nice.
So.
No.
What?
6,969.
I thought it
Fair.
was just a
That extra.
6900.
69. Ooh.
Because it can't be over 9,000. That doesn't make any sense because
Right.
the limitations. I'm really happy to hear about where your power comes from, because in the future when we use that, I I like when people help with a story, everyone.
Oh, great. It comes from the power of friendship.
It's magic, as what I've been told.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Chad's power.
And my real power is the friendship I made along the way.
I know way too much about My Little Pony. And, like, I'm not a brony, but I know a lot.
Okay.
Like, way too much. And I can see that. You're definitely a Rainbow Dash.
Totally.
Right? Okay.
That's how you even mean. I feel like I'm losing nerd cred by the second in this episode.
I feel like I'm losing brain cells, so we're on the same page. So.
Okay, but, because I got to pull this back into my safety zone, what I need you to also understand is while all of this is happening, I am doing a magical girl transformation.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Like
Now, what kind of, okay, what kind of magical girl are we talking? Are we talking like Sailor Moon? Are we talking about like Madoka Magica? Are we like, what do we, Card Captor?
Well, I'm just gonna say like I'm gonna go with Sailor Moon.
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna go with Sailor Moon because like specifically for Mercury's transformation where the bubbles are happening
yeah,
all
no,
around,
that's
and I
good,
feel
that's
like
good.
that's what's happening
Yeah.
as
I was about to
the
say.
electrolysis.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
thing
I feel
happens.
that. I think you're Sailor Mercury. I got that. I feel that. Anybody else? All right, no disagreements, so we're good.
See, now you're digging the nerd cred back in.
Yeah,
That's what you're doing. Yeah. That's
Which
how it
means
works.
now I also the visor I had.
There you go.
Turns into a tiara.
What a tiara and visor, if you'll remember, Sailor Mercury also.
I do. I happen to love
From
Sailor
time to time.
Mercury. She was my favorite.
I mean, she's just so good.
We could go into details later where we talk about
Mega
Fushugi
nerds,
Yugi,
whatever.
Sailor Moon,
Well,
and
no.
classic Dragon Ball.
I was
Oh my
spacing
God,
out
yes.
thinking about how my favorites were Saturn and Jupiter.
Fair.
And that should have been the first hint that I was not a straight person.
Well, wasn't Mercury the cousin?
No, you're thinking of
English translation?
Uranus.
Uranus and
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and
My bad.
Yeah.
Uranus was my favorite.
But like in the original, like that was only for the Americans.
Yeah, that's what, America can't
Duh,
handle two
yeah,
ladies together.
so they were cousins, which made it weirder.
Right? Got it.
Additionally,
All right, here we
also
are.
Marco
On
was
to
a
this
little
initiative
genderqueer,
card.
But
And yes, I
was
am
ready to
a
jump
fast.
to talk
I'm a
about
font
high
of
school
knowledge.
and that whole thing, like, right?
we can talk about art in high school. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We're back,
Okay.
we're back.
Mark was around when the original like Japanese painting was like there, so he doesn't really do anime. Like, so he was just like, "Oh, wood blocks. This is how it works." Mark is a 700-year-old king of the Fae. That's just a fact. We all know it.
Love it.
Somebody needs to admit it. I did it for him. So,
So you
On this
outed
initiative.
him.
That seems, rather inappropriate.
okay, I'm sorry. People need to know before they make deals with Mark.
That
Like,
is
that's
true,
not
that is
fair.
true. Look, and you know what? Mark didn't choose to be a changeling child, so.
You all shared food with him.
Oh no.
Boom!
Is that why you
Does
brought
that
the
mean like we're
cookies?
all safe?
No,
like
that means they owe
hospitality?
you things.
No, that's like rules of hospitality.
It means that we can never
means-
leave.
Oh, see?
Oh.
So,
that's not
on this initiative.
Apparently, we're
This
in for
round
a
one
taco
of initiative.
New
Round
talk show,
one,
Geek Talk
everybody.
With Sharon and Bryce.
now. All right.
Or Helen and Bryce.
I blame Helen.
Yeah.
We can't tell what that YouTube clip is, but I hope it is Mercury's transformation.
Me too.
I do too.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably is.
Oh yeah, it's like we're over here like this, like just, and the knees are together and it hurts.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, those knee bends are like.
Right. And I'm just like, yeah.
So the penguin,
Your medial meniscus. All right. So.
Emperor Dedede, looks at this giant eel that has appeared before it.
Dancing.
dancing in
And
weird,
screaming.
in shrieking, not screaming,
Shrieking. Going, yeah.
in this weird convoluted like dance of the lionfish, because it's got really big fins.
Oh, right.
And it goes.
Was that, are we, go on.
Thank you. And it fires out a blast of ice from its mouth.
Where else could it possibly have come from?
All right, that's the show, guys. We did this. I need a D10 plus a D6. You can see that Cephalon is moved its focus towards you. And where its focus is moved, that is where the penguin has directed it.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good to know.
So that's a hit.
Okay.
It does 3d10.
3d10?
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
So that's 15.
Mm-hmm.
But if you recall,
Yeah.
your armor is
Just out of curiosity, my armor
20.
was 20. And now it is like 10 times?
it's at least 30. We're going to say 30 but your toughness hasn't gotten any better.
No.
Besides
I'm
the stuff.
still soft and squishy on the
you're,
inside.
You're super soft on the inside.
Super soft.
Super soft.
So soft.
So
In fact, I would argue that my softness has only multiplied.
I don't know.
It's okay to hate me.
I don't hate you. Powering up doesn't really make you more super soft. It just like hardens the softness that's there. So
Oh.
like there's an outer layer still of softness, but inside there's that kernel of, if you messed with the people I love, this wouldn't go well for you. That's my thought.
Oh, okay. So it turns into like a Fast and Furious franchise on the
Yeah,
inside.
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. You definitely don't go as well. You probably do go as fast as a Fast and Furious car because you're.
Because I've got very long flippers
Yeah,
now that
exactly.
tell me cool.
Yeah,
cool,
it's
cool,
super
cool.
fast.
So I got hit by a blast device, but
Hit
there's
by the
no way
blast.
that it's touching my now 30
It
armor.
does go through some armor because it is mega damage.
Oh, it is mega damage. Okay.
But unfortunately, it doesn't do enough.
Okay.
Such is life when you're a extra large shrieking eel.
So should I be keeping track of how much damage that?
No, you're fine. That
Oh.
it did not even affect you. It was not enough damage to get through your
I'm
toughness.
just saying, in case it attacks again, should I like reduce armor to 16?
No.
Okay, cool.
No, that's not how that works.
Nope, armor's
Look,
just there.
I'm trying to give it a fighting chance.
Oh, there's, because Big O.
Oh, that's right. I forgot
Leander.
about Big Go Leander.
Oh, I should have re-rolled the damage because they got bennies.
Oh, well, it's too late.
I know
now.
it's too late now. Big Oleander looks at the onyx shrieking eel,
Uh-oh.
the one that obviously is heavily armored, and it fires at you. Pulls out a large pulse rifle.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
It's just rude.
I know. He brought a gun to an eel fight. Like, this isn't cool.
What's not cool is that me, the one with the gun, is piloting an eel that doesn't have guns on it.
If you will recall, it does have a mouth gun.
Mine does?
Everybody has a mouth gun.
I
Yeah, it
retract
shoots
my statement.
rocks.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
You shot the arm off that one dude.
yeah.
I retract my statement.
All right then. So it looks to fire at you. It has a shooting of a D8. A 7 does hit. Its pulse rifle does 4d6 plus 2. All right, so it's going to use a Benny now that I've remembered that they have Bennies.
But only Jim.
But
Still only a 12.
all right, gonna use another Benny, so it is out of Bennies. But you know what? I'm okay with
We
that.
do have 2 Bryce's rights, too. Also 12. Bryce's rights.
I don't think that's worth it. So
I mean, it's totally not. I just
No,
want
no.
to encourage you to use those up.
that's fair. That's fair. It does do mega damage. It does have some armor piercing, but 12 still does nothing. It fires its giant pulse laser at you. It hits your...
Does the fact that it's actually 14 help?
No.
No,
Okay,
not
well-
even a
No.
little bit.
Because
Merc
it pierces
tried.
6. The Onyx has an armor of 24. So...
You don't have to convince me. I just,
just
wanted
letting
to
you
make
know.
Sure. You said
Just
46
making
plus
sure the
2.
math was right.
Fair enough, fair enough. Thank you all for correcting my math. I am not doing well in my math class, so everyone knows. It's unfortunate. It glances off your beautiful onyx, not brown, armor and just like goes wayward.
Okay.
But then another portal opens between them.
Oh no!
How many things do we have to destroy?
You
Only the
see
brain.
robotic tentacle come out.
Fair point.
Uh-oh.
Another robotic tentacle comes out. This portal seems like it's a little harder.
Mm-hmm.
And the robotic tentacles start to pull it apart.
Oh no.
Out walks, swims, crawls, cephalopods, a familiar face. It is, in fact, Queensbury, the large kraken that you disarmed earlier
We
in
did
your
in fact
careers.
disarm it.
Yes.
The one I stabbed in the eye.
The one you stabbed in the eye.
He
It's-
just keeps getting cooler.
Its robotic red eye glows.
Oh no.
Cyborg Kraken.
Cyborg
It's
Kraken.
robotic
That's so
arms.
fucking cool.
Right?
Okay,
We
so
need to make friends with
if someone could look up the squid from Mega Man X.
Do you have beast friend?
Oh no, if
Mega Man
only
squid.
someone who had it was here.
I have Beast Bond.
Alana has it.
Shoot.
Alana has what?
Alana has
Beast
beast
friend.
friend.
Oh, right.
No, I'm just a Beast Master and
Like-
Beast Bond.
Which means that you can use bennies for Miss Amelia.
Yes.
All right.
Its two robotic tentacles look like they, instead of like the normal squid kind of flippers, they end in what appears to be like blasters.
Oh no.
Its other, well, it has, more tentacles as well. But two of them come up in fisticuffs, and it stands up on two of them. So it's got two fisticuffs and two cannons looking at you. You see a bright light emanate from its robotic eye and do a quick scan. Just locks on to the red. And begins to like
Doesn't
come
like me
towards
much
you.
after stabbing him in the eye.
Yeah.
It's, certain things. No.
Yeah.
An eye for an eye.
Yes,
or
it
an
is
eel for
Launch
a
Octopus.
tentacle.
An eye for
He's amazing. Looks kind of like that.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Shit. Well, no, that's not it. But that's not Launch Octopus. That's obviously a squid, but I appreciate what you did.
Oh, that's very good.
There you go.
Whoa.
Thank you. That's Launch Octopus.
It's got like regular feet.
Yeah, because he's a robot, but this one is, more squid right now, so it hasn't gotten robot feet yet.
That makes sense.
Because it still has its legs, Rurik, for now. I'm looking
Some
at you
of
people
them.
who have swords and stuff for reasons. That was its turn, though. It just came out of this portal, scanned, and is now aimed,
Locked onto Rory.
locked onto Rurik.
All right. I think it's all you.
It is all you.
Is it finally my turn?
I'm sorry, let's talk
3
about
hours later.
geoducks for a while. Which, when people call it geoducks, I'm always like, fool.
I mean, that is how it's spelled. So like,
Noob.
A lot of things are spelled weird. Pewallop.
well,
When I first moved here, I looked at that and went, that's not real.
So where me and Sharon used to live, it was like right off of a street called Chautauqua. But when we took the bus, it was always like Chautauqua. And we're like, you didn't consult anything, robot. Chautauqua Drive.
Oh, God, okay. Well, no, now we've got all these fucking mechs everywhere, and one much larger eel now. So, like, what do I even have access to?
So, you have your mouth cannon.
Yes.
You have
you
an
do.
empowered tail slap.
Yes.
You also have your array of landmines that you shoot
Right.
out just a
Okay.
caltrops. You also could get out of your mech. I don't know
Seems
if that'd be a
dangerous.
good idea, but you know, I'm just saying you could. You could let Miss Amelia pilot it while you go do something.
I'm gonna go write a union. Excuse me.
I've got business to attend to.
No. Okay. So, is the now Super Saiyan eel blocking me from being able to attack any of our other enemies here?
No, no.
Okay. That was my concern. So then who do I go after? I've got so many choices now. Oh.
Well, Halon's suggestion was that we go for the brain because we take out the brain, then they're
We think the brains are
manipulating a lot
controlling
of the
the,
things.
all
Okay.
the mechs and things.
Yeah, the brains. Okay. Sorry, are the brains a physical thing, or
Yes,
are we
they are.
figuring
Yes.
out? Okay.
Oh, that's fair.
Two physical
It's
things.
the two hemispheres of the brain that we destroyed in a previous episode.
Oh yes.
we
Okay. Well, in
cut-
that
cut in
case, I
half.
would like to angle my onyx eel and try to do a ranged attack on one of those
Okay.
glowing orbs.
There's the blue one, which is controlling Emperor DDD, and then there's the red one, which is controlling Big Oleander.
Okay.
Who's controlling fisticuffs?
Okay, Queensberry.
Queensberry, sorry.
2, no one controls Queensberry.
Oh, Queensberry's just here for revenge.
Can't say I blame her.
No, right?
Yeah. All right. Yes, I will shoot at the orb that is controlling Mech DDD.
Okay. Mega DDD. That is you're shooting.
Okay. I don't know what I'm rolling for that.
Shooting? I mean,
It's on the front here.
Should be on the.
No, but that's for my gun, not for.
no.
Well,
That's your
yeah.
skill at shooting.
skill.
things.
Oh, I use the same skill. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Anything you shoot, no, you're good. Like if you have a bazooka, still shooting.
Oh, I see.
It just
okay.
changes the damage and armor piercing
Okay,
and things
okay,
like
okay,
that.
okay. So that's a D8. Finally.
So
Oh.
The 5 is a success.
it is a success.
Okay.
But we also have all these bennies to use if you want to try for greater success.
It does do an extra D8 if you get a success.
Or get a success with the raise.
Oh, yes, success with the raise. My apologies.
Yeah, let's spend a Benny.
Woohoo!
Yay!
6 explodes.
Ooh.
6
And
explodes.
again! And explodes again! So how many raises is that now?
21.
I think they could only do 2. Yeah, I want to say.
Okay.
I have no clue how many raises you could stack because when things like that happen, we just say cool shit happens. So that's what I'm saying happens.
Oh, only one raise for an attack.
That's what I
versus-
thought.
I liked 2
But I can make it a
more.
really cool shot.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
could
let's do
make a
that.
very
What do you
cool
want to
shot.
do? Because remember, you were finding shards of metal, rock.
You want to give the
crystal.
brain a really interesting piercing?
Yeah. Oh my God! You can give it a lobotomy.
It already had a lobotomy, didn't it?
No, again, lobotomy. This is a hemispherical
lobe.
thing.
This
So
is-
if
yeah.
you, that's what it means.
That
You don't
is-
even have to go through the eyes.
That is a thing that they've done. Is split brains in half and like separate the two sections and then do like creepy experiments on people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, lobotomies are like creepy experiments too.
That's
I just
true.
want to highlight our lovely rules folks in the chat who say that narratively it can do awesome shit, but mechanically you only get 1 extra damage die for raising any number of times on an attack.
Yeah.
That's totally fine.
So I think it's going to do cool narrative shit, but you still get 4d8. But you got to tell me what happens
Okay. Okay.
or what you're trying to do with this sweet, sweet attack. Because it is surrounded by a magical glowing barrier.
Oh,
Which gives it
magical
armor.
Barrier. We don't care for
Yeah.
I don't remember what we said the controls look like in my control center here for when I shoot.
You have the trouble bop it too. That's what I remembered.
That's right.
I did do a lot of that, to be fair. I got really excited.
Twisted. You're right.
Yeah.
Spin it.
I didn't play with those much.
I want to say
Pull it. Woo.
I
It
reach my
flies.
hand towards those controls, and I'm
Uh-huh.
focusing my eyes on where I want to shoot. And
Okay.
in reaching, I'm putting so much focus and energy into this that the controls form into a new shape, and it becomes like a model pistol.
Okay.
And I'm able to
Ooh.
really just
Yeah.
line it up. And then when I pull it, it pulls shards of discarded metal and energy, and maybe a little bit of your Saiyan energy to bind
Oh,
it all
nice.
together.
Ooh, I like
So
it.
it's
I
a
like it.
crackling, spiked ball of metal and energy that
Okay.
shoots into the lobe and splits
Fizzing
out.
with hydrogen and oxygen,
Yeah.
maybe,
Yeah.
which could be very dangerous.
It could be. Right now, it's. We'll
Yeah,
see.
okay.
Okay. So
right
that-
now it's just
Damage.
Just sparkles.
damage. So 4d8.
Oof.
One explodes.
Okay.
All right.
So 19 damage. Gotta write some things down.
You can always use another Benny. I don't know how many we've used, but
That's a little above average, though.
It is a little
Yeah,
above
I'm okay
average.
with that.
Okay, you're okay with that?
I'm okay with it.
Okay.
I got to do cool shit. I'm
So-
way okay with it.
You see that the initial burst on it when it first makes contact hits that shield that it has, and it starts to penetrate. It doesn't fully make it through. Wait, I should probably do this for the camera
Toward
instead
the
of you
camera,
guys.
yeah.
So it's it almost punches through. Just enough of it punches through that it explodes just the tip of the bullet into the brain. Go on.
Just a tip.
just the tip.
There we go.
Okay.
It doesn't. So
Also penetrate. Go on.
it doesn't deliver its full load.
Oh.
Just so you're aware, that's what it's called. It's a payload. It doesn't deliver its full payload.
No, we all know.
Okay, just putting it out there.
Just so we know that you're not shooting blanks, right?
Oh, yeah, no.
That was my buddy's screen name for a long time because that's what he always prayed for.
Shooting blanks.
Yeah,
Wow.
he was a
You know,
dirty.
they actually make like chemical and barrier fixes. for
Right?
all of that. Like,
You know,
don't
it's
have
weird.
To pray.
You know, he was a religious person. So, it doesn't deliver its full detonation, but enough of it scrapes away at the brain that you can see Big O's arm drop.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. All right, sex puns out of the way. Other
For the
puns out of the
moment.
way. New initiative cards, right?
Yep.
Whole new set of puns coming up.
Hey!
Oh no!
Now we're talking.
All right. Everybody gets we get another Benny for the team.
Everybody gets a Benny, so you get
Everyone
3
gets
new
a
bennies.
Benny.
Nice.
We're gonna be looking at that rule in the next arc, because that's a lot of bennies.
Okay, cool.
So, Monsieur Joker, would you prefer to go now, or would you choose to wait?
I would like to go now, and my question is:
Okay.
is the barrier just in front of the brain? Does it encapsulate the brain?
It encapsulates the brain.
It encapsulates
You,
the brain.
you can see that the shield, that kind of colored aura around them, is generating the shield.
Okay.
If
So-
you'd like, I would also allow you to make a spell casting roll
Oh, that's right.
to like determine some magic shit.
I could do that.
Yeah. I'll let you do that as a free action with
As
your
a
Joker.
free action, even?
Yeah, I don't know if they have free actions here, but I'm going to say you can
Okay,
because
cool.
you're in a giant ship with a Joker.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, don't forget everything's at a +2 because you're a Joker.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So, what I'm trying to determine is if I tail slap this sucker, is it going to bounce around inside like, say, somebody's brain would inside of their heads, creating massive concussion?
It would not.
Okay, well, thank you for answering that so I don't waste my turn.
No.
Damn it.
But again, why don't you make a spellcasting roll
That's on a 4
with your +2?
with my +2.
It's a success.
So success. You can tell that the brains aren't generating the shield.
Oh, can I tell what is generating the shield?
Yes, you can. There are 10 archmages.
Oh, it's the archmages. That makes sense. Well, then I'm going to tail sweep along the line of
There you go.
archmages.
I like it.
And since I'm Mahusive, technical term,
You grew antlers? Like,
yes, I did.
sounds good.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
They're in the.
Some sands grow tails, some grow moose antlers. That's just how it works.
There
are
we
they
go.
called antlers? Or are they moose something else?
Palms.
Palms?
But also because
Are they really?
I'm feeling
There you go. You got moose palms.
because I'm feeling extra.
Oh, yes, I can tell.
I feel like it's we've got thin tail, you know.
Okay, so that will be multi-action penalties.
Which
now,
yes.
you do get +2 to everything.
do get +2 to
but for
everything.
3 attacks, you will still be at a -2.
So now the question is, can I roll athletics for that? No.
Sorry, fam. That's a
Okay,
fighting
so
roll
it's
right
just
there.
going to be a tail swipe because my fighting is a 4. So just one.
So just one. I'll let you hit 2 with that because you are so massive.
Mahusive.
Mahusive. My bad. They.
All right, so we're rolling a 4.
Yep, 4. Ooh.
Plus
Ooh.
2.
Oh, +2. Never mind. You're right. I forgot about the +2. I was like,
That's a
ooh,
7.
5 doesn't beat a parry. 7 does. Because these old men.
Okay, Merc.
Whoa. Okay.
So I do want to bring up, and just so everyone is aware, Gift from the Aether will take effect next
Yes.
episode. But, giving Halon another weapon for some reason because you guys...
Giving me a fart attack?
Yeah,
Oh,
like-
no.
I have a belt buckle to show you later. It's called flatulation defense. It's an Sharon, can you put that up on screen? Flatulation defense. It's by an artist from the 60s named Aubrey Beardsley, who is known for a lot of weird Art Deco things. A lot of women and powers like Aquarius and stuff. But also he loved male genitalia
Oh, okay.
and farts.
Who's the artist?
It's Aubrey Beardsley, and it's Flatulation Defense is the name of the art.
I'm
know we haven't
so
actually
concerned about what we
announced
might
that
I know,
see.
but I just wanted to see people.
Sure.
We'll do that later. I'll post it in the Discord, everybody. You'll get to see Flatulation Defense. It's one of my stupidest favorite arts.
All right.
So you tail slap
So I
with a
tail
7.
slap with a 7.
with a 7. You definitely hit them.
Yeah.
Let's deal some damage. I believe it's 2d10.
2d10.
Yeah, we're going to
Okay.
say it's 2d10. It was 1d10,
I
but
see.
because you're bigger, it's going to be 2d10.
Okay.
So that is 9 damage against frail old men. This does not go well for them. They are now wounded and shaken, and one of them is unconscious.
Wow.
Okay, so an old
Wow.
man's knocked out.
They saw that picture and they had a minor heart attack and passed out.
Yeah, they were
So
just like,
think
"I don't know
my
what's
tail
going on."
slap should count for more.
I mean, you did knock an old dude out with it. A powerful archmage. You powered through his meager
Oh, sure,
shields
sure,
he
sure,
had. Sorry, that one got me right there. It's like, I get derailed by things.
There's no such thing.
That's
I hope
true.
this taught you a lesson about giving me the title of something that I have never seen and asking me to put it on screen.
We
you
literally
okay,
looked at it
okay,
yesterday.
Come on.
Yeah, anyway, moving on past Flatulation Defense, which I will link later. Sharon. You can tell.
You know, sometimes the show goes a little bit off the rails.
What?
Like,
Never.
There's
this
never been
particular
rails
episode,
today.
dude,
Like,
there's not even a train.
no.
Yeah. We're just, yeah.
You can tell that the shield around the Niklos, the blue one that's controlling Emperor DDD, has, like, it faltered slightly on the side. Yeah.
Okay.
And some of that blue essence starts to leak out. What did I do?
Why is it blue? Never mind.
Because colors are cool.
Colors are cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't even do it. Not even my fault. All right. After that Joker and other things, it is now Rurik's turn.
All right.
God.
Well, as I am being influenced by chaos, the logical thing would be to attack the other summoners
Okay.
that are opening portals and things like that. But that is not what I rolled. So I am going to go after King DDD with
Okay.
the giant eel sword.
Okay. It
Yeah.
should be noted that they are not summoners, and they're not the things summoning stuff, just so you're aware.
Do you mean the archmages?
Archmages?
Yeah, they're creating a shield, but the hemispheric
Okay.
brains are what's
brain-
summoning.
the
Oh,
brain
sorry.
of
Let
the
me get
actual
on my
summon- okay.
intercom. Guys,
So
it
it's
looks like the
sequential.
archmages are protecting the brains, and the brains are controlling the guys. So if we take out the archmages, in theory, we can take down the brains. And then we won't have to fight all of these guys, just Queensbury, which is such a shame, because it's real cool. Bye.
I don't know what sound octopi make, so.
Oh, so you missed the part where we had to roll
try to
real
reroll.
dice last week because the dice roller went down.
Oh,
In
that's
your
why
honor.
they're
Okay,
nice here.
I'll go.
Oh my god.
I will
missed
go after
all
the
cool
shield
shit.
generator guys
All of
then.
it.
Okay. Sure, attacking the
roll.
shield
I should
generator,
just have
guys.
another birthday.
You
when you
saw
show up.
Absolutely.
Halon smack 2 down. One is not getting back up. The other one is, like, staggered, like.
So Eel has apparently like a magic arm that's holding a sword. So I've got the glove, you know, and the controls to grab that sword, and I'm just basically doing the same kind of thing, just going at them with the sword to just take out as many of them as I can in one sweep. So depending on how big they are, relative to the size of the sword.
Okay. Have you seen Trogdor?
Not really. I mean,
Okay. So,
Burninating the countryside, burninating the peasant. Okay.
so Trogdor is a large snake-like creature with one giant arm.
yeah.
So yeah, when you call the sword, normally you use it in your broken in half form, so one of the mouth has the sword,
Oh.
but you see a large rippling fiery arm of a strange plasma, we're gonna say, just kind of form and grab the sword out. So it's a snake with an arm.
Plasma arm.
Yep, plasma arm.
Or
Swing and
plasma
attack.
arm.
Plasma arm. Okay, so
Plasma arm.
you're trying to
TM.
attack how many?
Whatever. I mean, it's related to the length of the blade. Like, I don't have a real solid idea of the scale. So, like, obviously, you know, a normal attack on one would be if it was human size to human size. But I would assume this blade is probably at least 10 feet long or something like that.
So, while understandable, logic doesn't work in games much.
Okay.
So you can attack one of them with one attack. The only reason more were attacked with a tail slap was because of the embiggening.
The embiggening.
I'll go for 2, I guess.
Okay.
then.
So that will be two fighting rolls.
Yep. My fighting is a D6, I think. D6. Yep.
So,
Let's use 2 bennies.
so yeah, I'll say, because do remember they are both at -2.
Okay, there we go.
All right. So the second attack hits
There you go.
With an 11.
with 11, so
first
hits with a
attack-
raise.
Let's do 1 more benny for the first attack. Because we have some bennies.
We have some, yes. Oh.
Okay,
One
so
more
the-
benny.
So the second
It
attack still hits.
really-
And second attack still hits.
1 more benny. Yeah, there it is.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh, okay.
With
So-
2 11s.
So, both attacks hit with a raise.
Okay.
So, due to the magical nature of your plasma-generated arm, it confers the bonuses of Aloysius
Oh,
onto
nice.
to your fire sword.
All right. So that is going to be.
We're adults. My favorite part of all of this is we're all adults.
We're all tax-paying adults.
But you know what? Children at heart.
So D4 and a D8.
For the first one, plus another, what, D6, I guess? What's the damage of the weapon? It's a D8.
Ooh.
So you'd actually get another D8.
Okay.
One more D8. So, 14 damage.
And that's 3 armor piercing.
Yeah. So that first attack cleaves an old man in half.
Sorry.
Like, you're.
He had a good life.
That wasn't Alana's
But
dad,
his
was
grandchildren.
No,
will
that
miss
was not
him.
Alana's dad.
good, good.
Alana, you notice that Alana has gone down, exited her shrieking eel, and is talking with her dad, who has stepped back.
it? Okay, that's good.
One more attack on that.
So 3D8 and a D4.
Think that was about what you rolled last time? Another one
Another,
cleaves
yeah.
in half. You have now killed. You have now.
Viciously murdered
You
2
have
old men.
eliminated a threat against you all.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see now on the side of the one controlling DDD, the shield is almost gone. Like, you see that it's still there, but it's super thin because 4 of the 5 people who were
4 of the 5 archmages.
4 of the 5 are no longer
And
holding
the
up.
last one's just shaking in his boots.
He's just like, what is going on?
This was supposed to be an easy job. One last job, I said, then I'll retire.
I was supposed to give my son the reins of the
I'm
house.
too old for
I
this
mean-
shit.
It's kind of doing double duty because we're taking out the heads of the families that have been
Oh.
enslaving all these people for so long. So,
That's true.
you know, I'm not.
Not
yeah,
too
I'm-
upset.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what you get.
chopping a Bezos and a Musk in half is not making me cry too hard.
Unless they're the worms that I think they are, in which case they become 2 Bezos.
Oh no!
bad
We
person.
don't condone violence against any real people.
Unless
True.
they're tasty, in which case, eat them.
Eat the rich.
I don't want to eat
You gotta
them, I just
whisper
wanna
it,
cut
otherwise
them in
it's weird.
half. I'm just cutting them in half.
That's
I mean,
good.
really, I was just trying to stop them from
Clam bake.
generating the shield.
Okay, well now, oh, what a beautiful clam bake is going to be stuck in my head for the rest of time.
I've never heard that.
sorry.
Please don't do anything with it on stream right now.
I won't, but
Thank
I do
you.
suggest that you listen to it on your way home
Okay,
and think about
so oh, what a
clam.
beautiful clam bake. Load pictures of flatulation defense.
Uh-huh.
And Bad Dragon.
Okay, again, I know what bad dragon is. I've been on the internet.
Okay, so whose turn is it?
It is reverse alphabetical order. Patricia's.
Okay.
You can actively see the weakening on the blue brain shield.
Um,
Always.
I
Helen.
just remember
Is the
that
blue
I
brain
had
the one that
this.
You
she
do
shot
have
once?
that.
So can I use it on Octomech
Yeah.
to get her to chill out for a sec?
Yeah.
Nice.
Good call.
Calm down, Queensbury. I like that.
Are you going to say anything, do anything? Just
Just throw the card a la
Yeah,
Capture
like-
Sakura or...
Man, I love Cardcaptor Sakura. It's been so long.
Queensbury's going to have a kappa. Oh, that's okay. In canon now, that's what happens.
Yeah.
Is you deliver 8 cups of tea to Queensbury, and it's gonna have to sit down and enjoy them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How does that work underwater?
I'm trying to think.
deliciously. Wait. Are we in Boston?
Who?
That's good. That's good.
Thank you.
in 1774.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, you declare peace with Queensberry by
Drawing
Bye.
up an accord.
Well, I'm trying to think of how to do the tea thing now because that's pretty good. But
Okay, encapsulate the teacups inside of the bubbles that I'm blowing out.
Tea bubbles.
I was gonna say just shoot a stream from your mouth of tea. It's just
You're
like
gonna baby bird tea to Queensbury?
no, listen,
Queensbury's
Yes,
like,
do it.
listen. Is it reasonable to think that Patricia on her person does
Yes.
have tea?
Yes.
Absolutely it
yes,
does.
like
Okay.
completely reasonable.
I would like to take a couple of those bags of tea and somehow through the ship get them transported into this orb of energy that goes over to one of the air bubbles, which heats it and uses the water to steep it. And then maybe I'll have Miss Amelia very gently woof with the tail to float it over to Queensbury so she can enjoy a cuppa and maybe just chill for a sec.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna
You
do.
look so bad.
Here's what we're gonna do on this.
What?
So one,
Yes, handed.
I think load the tea bags into the railgun and by the time it gets to them it'll have steeped because it'll have heated up the water around it.
Essentially is what I was trying to get at.
okay, which I like, but I am gonna make you roll something. So you're gonna have to roll
Okay.
because the card makes them less hostile.
Okay.
It doesn't deliver them a bunch of tea. So
Okay, that's
You
fine.
okay?
yeah, just tell me what you're rolling.
So what do you have to
Oh,
roll
I
to
got
teabag?
it.
Yeah, you gotta tell me what
Do
you're
you
rolling.
have a persuasion or an etiquette roll?
See, I definitely thought you were going to put it into the trouble popper and just make, instead of gravel come out, just tea bags.
I forgot about the trouble popper, to be honest with you.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not
I
too
thought the
late.
trouble
It's not too
popper was
late.
What like made us all into the.
Okay.
The, the trouble popper in the Onyx ship releases a cloud of like small crystalline caltrops that explode. So
Yep, the mine.
with the bond of your eel, whatever you put in there, I'm going to say is what comes out. So right now there's some rocks in it,
But it could be
You are what you
chamomile
but it
tea.
could be chamomile tea,
Okay.
which and then instead of exploding would just cause like a sleep effect on everybody.
That would be good too. Okay, yeah. So then, do we want to say
Thank
I'm
you,
using-
Sketch Song, for the $20. I'm behind in watching, but wanted to check in just in time for the artistic outtake. In the words of Bob Ross, there are no mistakes, just happy accidents. And we got to see Bryce's face turn bright red, so hashtag elemental influence, increased fire, DM's choice.
Just saying, when you make a black man blush, it means you hit the right note. Just so you're aware.
So
Alright.
if we're doing elemental influence increased fire,
Yep.
that
That
goes
is
to Halon. So.
Halon.
Oh,
And
so we're
you're
going to
maxed
turn
out
up
on,
the
on
heat?
fire.
We're gonna turn up
Yep.
the heat. So
So
you,
now instead of just taking the jokes that are coming
Uh-huh.
to me,
you're gonna make a lot of jokes.
okay, I can
And
do that.
you know what? There's still another one in there from last time
Uh-oh.
that I think was unassigned. So Sharon, give me a D6 because we're gonna see who goes up a notch.
Roll a D6,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mhm.
Doop, 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 doop. We're waiting. Doop, doop, doop.
That's
That's you, friend.
Okay.
Law and order.
Law and order.
Increased.
Thank you. All right, so what are you rolling to do this amazing chamomile splish splash to
All right.
our beautiful octave mouth?
Listen, I do have persuasion. However, can I use shooting so that I am optimizing my trained skill to gently get the tea over?
I'll buy it.
Okay. D8, please.
shooting some tea bags.
Oh, snap. Okay,
No raise.
so it's a success.
Okay.
So it gets over there nice and gently, just kind of bobs. So whoop, 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 whoop. And were you do just like a bubble of tea or were you a cup? Actual cuppa?
Well, if you will let me use the energy around me to
Yep.
get shards of metal to
Yep.
form
Oh
a
my gosh.
not
Yep.
sharp cup, yes.
Yep. Then yes. It,
Yes.
it is a nice, like, copper,
Ooh.
like,
Ooh, copper.
large cup
Nice.
that, as it floats over, Queensberry, just one of her tentacles.
It wraps around a couple of times and then
I-
comes out the other side like a little pinky.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't,
Good
kn-
image.
like, squid's beaks are in a weird spot, so like, we're gonna say that it looks like the previously loaded up Mega Man picture and just starts drinking.
Okay, great. Love
And
it.
from the green eel, you hear, "Yeah, that's right. Drink that hot juice, baby." You did this.
I didn't do this at all.
Chat did this.
Chat did this. You and Chat did this.
That's right, Swallow.
I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound. We've already put some things on screen. We've already said some things.
Okay,
Here we are.
apparently, the channel is for mature audiences.
Yeah,
now,
oh yeah.
so-
For mature audiences, we're also going to be editing out that picture.
Mhm.
That being said,
We always have been for mature audiences, so it's all right. We say words that you're not supposed to say in front of children. So
I don't know if anybody's mature enough for that picture, to be honest.
no, that picture, like, so much of
It was a lot.
Beardsley's work, I'm just like, why? the trees.
I was shared on this one. Okay, let's continue.
Ugh, the trees. So, I got distracted thinking about the trees. Sorry. They're
it's
penises.
your character's turn.
It is. So, Queensberry nods at you appreciatively, and then takes a tentacle and goes towards Rurik.
Do I have a loudspeaker?
Yeah. It's a shrieking eel.
Okay.
Gotta be able to shriek.
Look, I know it was an unfounded attack on you. I understand that. Can we talk about it in a second? I'm sure this is a huge misunderstanding.
It was trying to kill us when I stabbed it.
But we
Keep that to
walked
yourself.
into her shit, so
Not exactly.
she was just defending her area.
Are you guys having this over the
think she's trying
loudspeaker,
to eat
or
us.
are you intercomming?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
I just want to make sure because,
Let me
like,
get my miming straight here. To be fair, we went into her territory and she was defending it. She did what any other animal would do.
She was
and
doing her job.
Yeah.
I think she tried to eat us, and she was
Because we walked into
underneath
her
it.
shit.
Of
is what I'm
the
saying.
job. Now, if she had had a union to protect her, chances are there
Fantastic
would
idea.
have
Okay.
been signage saying, "Look out, giant kraken, please pacify with."
She just didn't have the resources.
Exactly.
That's what we're saying. Okay.
But as such, she has to understand that without those protections in the workplace, she did assume a certain amount of risk.
That's also true. Okay. Okay, we did trespass into your area, which was not cool. You retaliated, which is fair, but also kind of uncool because, ouch. Once we're done taking care of this, maybe we can have a conversation about how we can make this mutually beneficial.
And also how it won't happen again.
multiple tentacles raise up, and you could see her weighing the odds. And then projected into your head.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Let's debate
Oh.
after this.
Oh, okay. Mid-fight debate.
I don't know if you remember that she's a revolutionary squid who has Marxist theory knowledge.
That's right.
Yes.
So, floats down.
I love Queensbury.
Queensberry floats down next to Alana
Okay.
and
Great.
Alana's father, and they're chatting. You can see that Alana's really emphatically talking to her dad. Her dad is like, the exasperated, like, what do I do?
Now, see, if Queensberry had started by letting us know that she was able to communicate with us and spoke with us rather than
Stop defending
attempting to
yourself.
kill us in the first place.
Queensbury is
Again,
a
we went
friend
into
now.
I believe, if
kids.
I recall, you cut off a couple of her tentacles too at the time. So
You know what? You have a point. You
Yeah,
do
just
have
saying.
a point.
And I believe also somebody shot a
Yeah.
tentacle off.
Look. Water under the tentacle. All right.
So, Queensberry floats down, just hangs out with them. God.
Cannot wait to
I'm-
debate.
So everyone's caught up to speed. This is round 2.
Oh, good, because I was relying on this to last for more than 2 rounds.
nobody was planning on going to bed tonight, were they?
No, this will be the end.
No.
Okay. Big O, Leander, has its one arm. It can't lift its rifle.
I'm sorry, how was that again? Chat, this is
Fair
on
enough.
you. This is on you.
Fair enough. It can't lift its. It continues to try to lift its rifle, and it can't. So it drops it like it. No, it doesn't land. It just keeps going down. It's gone.
Okay.
Where did they get that shake weight? It starts running towards you,
Oh, okay.
and it is going to attempt to tackle you.
Okay.
So, what is your parry?
4.
Okay. So it's going to get.
Can I use Amelia's?
No. You are in control at the moment.
Okay.
We're going to say on your turn you could swap control.
Okay.
That.
Yeah.
Yep.
I need to completely focus on this debate I'm going to have. So.
Yeah.
Let me brush up on
point
my
out your
Marxist
arguments.
theory. Amelia, take the wheel. And Amelia goes and puts on, like, the comrade hat, you know?
Libre.
Suddenly there's a poster behind each of you, you know, with the, like, the Che Guevara pose and color. But, you know, it's Amelia in the,
Yes!
in the beret.
Yes.
Someone do this,
I
please!
need this art, like, now.
I need Che Guevara Velociraptor. Che
need it.
Guevara Raptor? We'll work on it. We'll workshop the name. I need
Jaguaraptor. No.
right.
No, we'll workshop it.
I need a D8 fighting, Sharon, with a wild die.
Wah, wah.
I believe that they have used up their Benny, so I'm going to use a Bryce is right because I want this. I'm going to use a Bryce is right.
That's all of them.
Do this, big
but it was worth it
Leander.
for him.
He really wants to tackle my eel.
What is Big O into?
This one-armed bandit's going to come for you. For you big,
Who got his name?
you big black snake.
Black snake mode.
So,
Oh my gosh.
oh no, I know. I'm really thinking about it.
And a show don't tell with a bunch of eels. How
I
could this possibly go wrong?
in good conscience, everyone, I cannot use the show don't tell today. Because one, it lasts for so long. And this is round 2.
You say that, but
We're going late tonight, everybody.
Welcome to the Shattered Compass, also known as the ADD Innuendo Show.
what? Who has ADD?
I don't know. Let's talk about it.
I don't even know what innuendo means. Please describe innuendo for me.
It's a French word for doing it. Wait, no.
Nope.
No. Okay.
Sorry, I was thinking about cheese. Fromage à trois.
Fromage à trois?
There's 3 different kinds of cheeses.
Well, the Swiss brought the whole.
Yeah, that's also a very disturbing sketch that Zoe, Dead Gentleman, did a few years
Really?
ago. Yeah, you haven't seen Fromage à Trois?
No.
There's
I
something
thought it
else
was
for you to look up
genius.
after you get home.
Well, here I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Fromage à Trois is an old Dead Gentleman sketch that is, it's different.
By its name, I would assume it's a little stinky.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That being said, this robot with
Got it
one
right.
arm wraps its arm around you.
Okay.
In a hug, right?
Yeah, it's got a hug. It's going to hold you for right now.
Hold me closer, giant. Oh.
You can hear and
Giant
feel
robot.
warmth
Yeah.
through that arm
Okay.
and a little bit of vibration.
I got. What kind of attachments does he have?
Well, it's just an arm, like a round thing. Oh no. Oh no.
Like one of these?
You said you didn't know what Bad Dragon was.
I know about.
Oh, a giant penguin! Emperor DDD looks at giant Helen ship and fires out a mouth laser as it comes closer to you.
Mm-hmm.
So that is going to be a D10 with a wild die.
Ooh.
So it does hit.
Mm-hmm.
And I need, what did I say? It was 3d10 for damage. Oh, that's good.
Really good.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Except my armor is like 30.
oh
right now.
yeah. But oh wait, this goes through armor, at least some of it.
Oh no.
It
Oh, no.
actually does enough damage to give you a wound. As you can feel.
Is that including the +2 toughness from my spell?
No, it wasn't. Okay, it gives you a shaken result. As you feel your wings begin to like crystallize and the joints in your eel stiffen.
You don't want a stiff eel. That's no
And you
good.
don't want a stiff eel.
Not a good time.
Some people do want a stiff eel.
It was you saying some people do want a stiff eel and then going to your mouse pad, which is
Well, I had to look at.
a stiff eel. I understand.
I don't even know what I'm looking at. Like it looks like some blue fabric all bunched up, like that, but
What?
some weird blue fabric.
Why is it blue? Okay.
Because it's I don't know. The mooks, unfortunately, I mean, the other creatures have been in the debris of a giant ice blast, a giant rock storm. They're
Did
just
any of those
gone.
things take out mages? Because I feel
No.
like these little old men just like, what the?
What is going on?
Why did I
Nah, their
fight
magical
all these?"
shields are stronger than that.
Okay.
And you actually see another mage closest to Alphonse, like look over to their conversation and back away.
Oh, okay.
And you could see that the shield has grown thinner around the red hemisphere. New initiative!
So they're going to 3 on one side.
Oh,
and 1 on
thank
the
God.
Other.
But I
New
only need
initiative.
one card this time, Sharon. Man, fights are long. That's what I got here.
You put in how many baddies?
3.
Queensbury, a penguin, a
Big
giant,
oleander.
a big oleander, all of their little minion guys,
Who did nothing?
10 archmages, 2 brain hemispheres.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
You beat me to it.
Well, Patricia, the turn is yours.
Oh, wonderful. How much time do we have left?
We got time.
Okay, great.
There's more to the beat sheet. There was supposed to be so much more.
I know, I read it, and I was very pleased to see the targeted bold text, by the way.
I did that. I know
Love
you
that.
folks.
Yep. Okay. Oh, okay. That doesn't affect me presently.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Nope. Or use the Benny to just get rid of shaking. Your choice.
Right. So I'm currently being grappled.
You are.
Okay. Can I use my tail to
Yep.
whack it off?
Yep. I believe that is
Sorry.
strength.
I'm sorry.
How
sorry.
dexterous is
I don't
that
think
tail?
you're sorry. I think you
it
can
was
make.
not intentional. It really wasn't.
I think it's athletics or strength. I'll let you make your choice.
It's
You
gonna
could
be in
also
the
use
air now.
Amelia's because she, for the most part, was controlling the
Yeah,
tail.
she's controlling the tail. We're gonna do that. Yeah.
So Amelia's using the tail to whack it off.
Yes. Plus hers is now gem encrusted.
Well,
Well, hers is, not
there's
the
a
eels.
kink that's being
Yeah.
unlocked. Ding. What are we talking
New,
about? I've
new,
been
new
in Bad
tier.
Dragon.
New tier unlocked.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay, so I gotta pick strength or
Or athletics.
athletics. Oh. I don't
It
see
is
athletics
pretty
here.
Very good.
Yeah.
So we'll use her strength of a D10.
Okay. Miss Amelia is a wild die. So that is a success.
Benny!
Benny!
Because it is.
And the
Because it is an opposed roll, I believe. Somebody will correct me if I'm wrong.
So how
I'm
about
pretty
that?
sure it would
15?
be.
Yeah. So, but that's 15.
Against Oleander's inability to lift a rifle.
Oleander's strength, which is a D12.
Ooh, okay.
All right.
No dice.
Yeah. Oh no, you shake him off.
Sweet.
There we go.
Well done, Amelia.
Shake it off.
Gonna hold those innuendos in for a second, Helen, so we can get through round 3. Hold them in.
Does this give me extra explosive damage later, like when I let them fly?
I mean, it generally works that way in real life. I don't know if that works that way in the game.
So, it is in fact Halon's turn. I want to thank everyone for sticking with us.
So, spirit roll. What's your spirit?
Yeah.
All right. My spirit's actually an 8,
Nice.
so we can. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
okay.
Oh yeah.
I think you.
All right. So success
Shake it
with the
off.
raise means you get to act like normal.
Yeah, I've never been normal in my life.
But that's why we love you.
I know.
For
So
some
really, it's on
reason.
you. All right.
What?
So
So is that
You
the full
cast them.
turn?
Yeah, that's fair.
Says Lumiere. Is that the full turn?
Yeah, you get a full turn.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. In that case, dang. All right. In that case, I am going to.
Act like it'll change what you're gonna do.
Huh?
Acting like it's gonna change what you were gonna do.
It was in fact because I was over here like shape change, shape shift. What can I
Oh.
shape shift somebody else into? Oh, I can't. Never mind. Yeah. But I'm not going to shape shift myself into any of those things.
Thank goodness.
But I am going to use my newfound powers of flatulence to shoot a powerful jet of bubbles, torpedo-like bubbles, I will say. Yes, if I have wind blades, I think my fart bubbles can be sharp.
Okay. We'll say that.
At the one of the brains.
Sentences you never thought you'd hear in your life.
So I will need you to make a shooting roll. Or, yeah, shooting roll. I'll give you athletics on this one.
Okay.
Because that's
Well, you know,
throwing.
'cause, like,
You're
yeah.
throwing your wind blades that are right now.
Although I will, even though it's on a lower die, I would like to make an argument for stealth because we all know that the stealthy ones are that much more powerful.
Okay, so it's lower.
Yeah.
I will allow you to do it at a -1, but they also explode in
Like stink bomb effect?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm done. What do you let me do on this show? All right, so we're rolling an 8. No, we're not. Yes,
Well-
we're rolling an 8 for stealth.
You said it was lower.
Yeah, because my
Fair enough.
athletics is a 10.
God, why?
13.
A 14.
Okay, that was really good. Just so you know, that was really good.
Actually, it's a
Okay.
13.
Oh, it's a
The
13.
joke doesn't work at 13, unfortunately.
Which one were you targeting? I'm assuming. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say assume.
I thought the blue brain was the one that was mostly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
its shield is like non-existent.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So you fire these torpedo-like air projectiles, which have some sort of like viscous gas in them.
Viscous.
Right? Yeah.
It has a permeation effect.
Well, it's encapsulated in this.
Smells like eggs and gourds.
You hit it, and you've seen it you've seen the rock projectile hit it and kind of like start to fight through. It is so thin now that it just like goes through like a bubble.
Okay.
It makes contact with the brain, and due to the subtle nature of the air you expelled, that viscous gas coats the brain.
I didn't think you could make this more disgusting than I could.
Trust me. Captain Gross Out is what they called
It's
me.
right into the synapses.
It begins to melt.
Oh.
Like, it's got these weird green wavy lines coming off of it as it melts. They're still entrapped inside of this bubble, and because there were so many rockets going in, you can't see it anymore. Like, this viscous gas has completely occluded vision.
Nice.
But you hear
But
Wow.
in your brain a screaming. And
my inner 6-year-old is so happy right now.
and Emperor DDD like looks around confused and is just like, swim away.
Is the huge emperor penguinness of it, is that its natural state? Okay. I just wanted to make sure that it hadn't been artificially enlarged.
Oh, that was enormous. Nothing.
Okay, all right.
I would never call you out like that.
I just want to make sure that it doesn't need to be returned to its original size. I was trying to be a nice person.
It's like we go from the 5-year-old humor to the 13-year-old humor, like instantly, back and forth.
It's like
Poop and
pinball
sex
in
and
this
poop
brain.
and sex and poop and sex.
Yep.
No.
Don't kink shame.
You know what? Fair enough.
Welcome to the Shattered Compass.
All right, so that
Which is what? Nope.
it is now Rurik's turn.
Oh my goodness.
No one look up Shattered Compass on Urban Dictionary, I guess.
Oh no. Please don't put that there.
Wait, can we put Shattered Compass on Urban Dictionary?
could, yeah.
Probably. With 2 definitions.
Gaslighting is
Very
the word
good
of the
Stupid
year, by
sex.
the way, everyone.
Streamed
So you're
RPG,
aware.
and also something else that we're going to make fun.
So Rurik, what are you doing on your turn?
All right, so going with the chaos, I rolled, and my roll is to attack the same folks that I was attacking. So I'm going after
Okay.
2 of the red defensive
Okay.
archmages,
Okay.
which would hopefully put it down to just 1 remaining after that. So that was a fighting roll, right? So it's a we had a D4 plus, was it 2D8?
Was it? No. That was for damage.
Oh, that was damage.
Yeah. You got
So,
the extra
okay, right,
damage
right.
because you got raises.
Okay, gotcha.
So it is whatever your fighting is with Aloysius.
With Aloysius, which is
What are you going to do next?
I'm just saying that if we were taking
Yeah, so it's
our
a D4 plus 2.
Urban Dictionary, ricochet sex
Hey.
from poop to sex to poop to sex, it would be the chartered compass.
Oh,
and not
fair,
The shattered
fair.
compass.
Sure. Okay, so that is going to be an 8, so that's a success with the raise. And so then damage is going to be on the...
It is not a success with a raise. Because remember, it
it's-
is against parry.
It's against better parry, okay. So it's just a basic success.
Yep.
Okay, cool. That still is a D4 plus a D8 plus another D8 for the magic sword, right?
No, the D8 was because you got a raise last time.
Right, that was the third D8 though, I thought.
Sure.
I
We'll
think you said
go
it was
with
a D4, a D8 for Aloysius, then a D8 for the magic plasma.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Okay.
But also,
But also, oh my god,
19.
you strike down the house of Julio.
Sorry, Julio.
strike me down now, and I shall.
All right, one more attack. Why do
So that's a D4 again. And that's still, well, so that'd be against parry, so that'd be a failure, right? So
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
to spend a Benny.
Because that's a 2. Hey, that's a
And
6.
The 6 explodes, and the 4 explodes.
All right, so that's a 5 or a 4, both miss.
Well, so it's a 7, but I have a +2 for Aloysius, right?
Oh.
So
You have a plus.
that drops it back
he's
down
a
to...
+2.
Yeah, that's what you gave me.
Man.
You upgraded him.
Aloysius is amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, viewers, sketch song, for making him a thing because we love him.
Yeah, so that
We
makes it a
do.
7.
Okay. 7 does hit their parry.
Okay, so then it's another D4 and 2D8.
Right? Sorry, I responded to chat.
I mean, have you tried being chaos when compared to this? Like,
So that
also,
What?
my chaos is still at like the yellow level. So
Also,
it's
like, what if
at the black level.
chaos made me less chaotic?
would be great.
That would kind of make sense.
Yeah, it would be great. Thanks.
Um,
You
I'm
don't
just
like the
saying
way
that
I am?
whatever
Okay.
we can do.
Can I use a Benny to reroll the damage? Because that's not
Yes,
going to do
yes,
much,
you
right?
can.
Let's use another Benny. Still got 3 more. We can do this. That's
All
more
right.
like
Yep.
it. Cool.
Cleaved another in half. So there is now just one dude looking around at his dead, at his incapacitated fellows. The one guy who branched off to talk with Alphonse, he's just like, and he just like slowly backs off. The shield around the red hemisphere flickers and then fades. The red aura now slowly dissipating into the water. And with that, it is...
Your turn.
All right. Big Oleander tries to charge and hold you again.
Okay.
So that is, I believe we said it was a fighting roll. So a fighting roll of D8 plus a D6. I do not have any rerolls, and that does not beat your parry in your ship. You know what? It does beat your parry now that I think about it, because you're a big ship, and yeah. What? Yeah.
Yeah.
So he latches on again.
Okay.
It grows warmer.
That's what usually happens when you
Is he
wrestle with
trying
an
to
eel.
cook you in the shell?
If anybody would like to, they can make a knowledge check or a repair check
Do it.
or whatever you want check, really. Just tell me.
Yeah, I'll do a knowledge. I don't have repair.
He does now, Lumiere.
Or could it be academics?
Yeah, you could do academics.
I think that's a 6 for you.
It's a 6 for me, yeah.
Yeah. Anybody can make
so
this
is your common
roll.
knowledge, actually.
Yep.
Oh, hey,
Wow.
look at that.
All right.
10.
You know a thing or two about how a lot of mechanical constructs have worked because you've dismantled many of them, bless you, in like the
Dismantled.
ruins. You know that a lot of them have fail-safes, where if they feel like they may not be able to continue any longer, that they will self-destruct.
Oh. So Leander's trying to blow you up? I don't like that.
All right. One more round of initiative, because
my
we're getting
God.
close.
So he's-
So close.
He's wrestling with the
You
onyx
might
eel
say
while
you're
trying to
edging
get ready to
toward it.
blow.
Yeah.
Chat, once again, thank you so much for the elemental
All right. Well, it's
influence.
it is your turn, Halon.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Well, I would go for the brain, but I am a little worried.
I mean, do you know it's going to explode?
I don't know. Did you tell me?
You also know that it's under the control of Sedla.
Oh, that's true. That's true. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That is true. All right.
Guys,
well,
I think this thing may explode. Do you see any fail-safe buttons on your side? Please and thank you.
oh.
Please and thank you.
Although, if it's automatically going to blow up, will it make a difference if I kill the brain?
You don't know because you're not that good with mechanical things. At least I don't know. Do you have a repair?
I sure do not.
Mhm.
All right.
So I would let you even roll an unskilled repair right now.
Let's do it. What are
Okay.
you for? Unskilled 4.
Oh,
That 6
wow, that
explodes.
exploded.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
Yeah. So you know that in more
17.
advanced machinery,
Mm-hmm.
that while it can go forward, like you flip the switch that says
Mhm.
self-destruct, you have to hold the button down for 2 turns.
It's got a. It's
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
So
cool,
right
cool,
now
cool,
you
cool, cool.
know, or you could surmise that the brain is holding down the button, because otherwise it would
It's got a dead man switch situation, except
yeah.
in reverse.
Yep. yep.
Gotcha.
It would explode it not being attached to anything. So it's like no. Okay, let's attach again. Next turn explode, but you know.
Okay. Cool. So if I blow up the brain, it should be fine.
Mhm.
Cool. I don't want to use part attack again because as funny as that was, I feel like the humor dissipates after a while.
Just like the
And
fire.
I would make it grosser this time
No.
with squelching sounds.
No squelching sounds. Not about it. That said, I feel like since I have a bite attack, that means my eel has a bite attack.
Yep. It doesn't get the armor piercing though.
Nom nom eating brains.
Okay.
Brains for buckets.
Okay. Make me a fighting roll.
Sure. Not a nom nom roll,
You can make a nom nom roll.
but I'm unskilled at nom nom, so.
Mhm.
Okay,
So probably just fighting. Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's the same stat, truly. So we're rolling a 4.
But 1 is -2. Oh. That's not a success.
That's
Fred.
not a success,
No.
no. So I feel like we better roll Benny, just in case.
Fair enough. If you're trying to eat a brain, you miss the brain. All right.
Hey.
Go ahead and roll damage on this unprotected brain.
I am a little bit worried now about Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. Like, does the brain have any misfolding prions in it?
You're not sure yet. You could roll a medicine check if you'd like.
Ooh, I don't have that. So
Oh,
you know
okay.
what?
Well,
let's
here we
just,
go.
Let's just hope that this is a world without mad cow.
Mm-hmm.
Eel infected with mad cow disease.
Wait. Diamond grill. What
So
am I
it is
rolling?
just strength
Strength. That's
if
right.
for your diamond grill, but you're going to use the strength of your wind mech, which is also large. So it's a D12 plus 6.
A D12 plus 6, my lady.
Benny,
Yeah, no, reroll.
wait, we can't do that, can we?
I don't know. They said no, but I thought I read it, so we're going to say you can. Oh, there we go.
All right, that's
10
better.
damage to an unprotected floating brain,
My
coursing with magical energy.
Scoop.
You chomp down, and there is an outpouring of magic as your teeth in this giant mech connect, and an explosion of magic basically streams through your eel's teeth. Yeah, they got teeth. So it's just like of a red light.
All right. We finally finished the job we started the other day.
The mech doesn't loosen its grip, but you can feel the heat dissipating, and like the light goes out in its robo eyes. Just
You push it off. When
Gently.
you're numbing on brains.
Now it's not going to blow.
From the light emerges a man.
From the light that exploded out of his
Yeah,
teeth.
like this man is now standing inside of the mouth of your mech.
Oh. Like holding open the jaws or something?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Okay.
He's got like Super Saiyan glow around him,
Oh, no. Does that mean we have to scream at each other for a full episode?
at least.
Okay.
He
At
pulls
least
out
3.
2 pistols and looks around. He's got a bandolier of bottles going down his chest. He's got a sweet duster
Ooh.
that he's just like, shh.
I think I know who this is.
He's got an amazing hat with a row of teeth on it. Anybody can make a knowledge roll to notice anything specific about him. The light has illuminated him so well that you can pick up all these details from no matter how far away you are.
Yeah, D6. Yeah.
Dang.
What are you trying to like discern? Tell me what you want to know and I will tell you the answer.
Everything.
Okay. Well, that gets long. You can tell that some of the teeth
What's his sign? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Capricorn.
Um,
No, actually, sorry, my bad. Gemini.
Ooh.
Sorry, I have bad history with Geminis.
Who doesn't?
Sharon, what's your sign? What's your sign?
Scorpio.
Yeah, I hate it.
What?
No, I don't know. I'm just talking.
I want to see if I can tell what plane this individual might come from.
It's really strange. It feels like he's from the water plane.
Oh.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Oh, no. Cool. Wait, no. No, I don't know.
Feels like he's from the water plane. Anybody else want to try to figure out anything else about this man?
If I'm rolling on notice,
You can roll on whatever you
Okay.
want. Just tell me what you're trying to figure out.
I'm trying to figure out friend or foe.
Okay.
All right? Because, like, I got the chomp chomp.
Oh, yeah, you got the chomp chomps. All right. Roll something?
I'm rolling on an 8 for.
Yeah, let's go with notice.
Insight check.
Yeah, I wish there was an insight, right?
Yeah. Like, I know I keep bringing it up as a different system, but God.
I get to know everything about this.
You get to know
individual.
everything about his intentions.
Dang.
He's come here, and he's looking for someone.
You said everything about his intentions.
So he's come here looking for someone. He doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know how he got here. He just knows that he was ripped from where he was originally. You see that there is an insignia behind him that's kind of glowing. It's fading away now. It's a large key.
Oh, a key.
And you don't know where he's from. It still feels like the water plane to you. His intentions right now, he doesn't know. He's confused. Because he just got here.
Okay.
So I'll roll an arcane check, so a D8. I'm basically casting Detect Arcane,
Okay.
and oh, look at that.
Jeez.
So
Okay.
14. And I'm just trying to figure out how did he appear here? Is he connected to the brain, or was it like the destruction of the brain actually created a portal and he just appeared here? Like what exactly magically just happened?
Okay. So it was a gate spell gone awry.
Oh.
The magical, outpouring of the brain
The
pulled,
brain was trying to leave.
and it pulled him
killed
from wherever he
mid-casting.
came from. You can also tell that his pistols are both incredibly magical, and that he himself has some divine magic about him.
Ooh.
Interesting. Okay.
But you could tell that the
So
pistols.
you're telling me that I might have a god in my mouth?
His pistols are arcane based, and you can see that they're of this.
First time?
Not for Halo.
Lumiere for the
Oh, wait.
$10.
Camera.
I don't know how this is supposed to go.
Feud. The Bryce is right, Sean.
Thank you, Bryce.
No problem. I've watched this. This character is, yeah, Hatticus. He has a Hatticus. So, divine magic in him, arcane magic in his guns. They're of a style you've heard about because there's old guns like that don't work scattered around the shadow plane. This is of a incredibly old model that most of its magic is holding the gun together.
Oh, God.
And so the gun is held together with magic, and you know that different bullets are placed inside of it. What other kind of magical things would you know? His chest, this bandolier, magic. Everything on him has some sort of Aegis, magical protection. His hat makes him God, that's a sexy hat. Like, man, that hat. You can tell it has some protections on it as well. The teeth themselves that are lining the hat are magical. Like, he is a walking alchemy shop.
He's a magic man.
All right.
Ooh. Okay.
Anything else anyone wants to know?
What's his name?
You cannot tell. That's one of those
Okay,
things.
so
Who are you?
what's going to happen is I'm going to go, oh, hello.
You can talk just because you're... You can talk with... Okay.
I don't care. It's funnier this way.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You say... Just
Sorry, grabbing for my loudspeaker here.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Excuse me, sir. What is your name?
My name is Atticus, and I'm looking for a man in black. And with that...
Daddy.
And with that, we're going to end this episode. This combat-filled, innuendo, meandering, large snake of an episode. I want to thank you all for being here with us. I want to thank you for
Putting up with us?
for putting up with us.
God.
I want to thank you for ignoring the vulgar images that Sharon puts on. I want.
At your behest.
Okay, again, I will show you the belt buckle that I showed her yesterday, not this morning. She was at work before I woke up. But I will show you the belt buckle, which I have an extra copy of, which, you know what? Maybe somebody will get sent if they would like it. I have 3 of this one fart belt buckle.
3 of them?
Yeah, you know, I love flatulation defense.
Apparently, so do I.
Maybe I'll give it to Halon instead to commemorate this sweet, sweet, God, I don't even want to, sweet, I don't like it anymore. We're going to wrap this up. So again, I'm Bryce Bebop. Thank you for being here for the Shattered Compass. We're here every Monday at 6. We have ZGN, I believe, going on this week. I'm not positive. Thursday at 6 p.m. We've got Void Jumpers on Friday at 6 p.m.
The season finale, the
Season
show finale
finale?
for Void Jumper Sin and Flame.
So you know what?
Friday.
I want to thank everyone for being here. Thank you again to this wonderful cast and all of the innuendos. Thank you, Sharon.
Innuendos. You earned them.
Thank you, Sharon, for being our wonderful technician, previously known as a penguin. Yeah. Thanks, everyone. I really want to thank the mods as well because they
Yes.
help correct me on the rules and also put up with all the shenanigans of our show. So, again, thank you, everyone. Go to the Discord. Go to the website. I'm going to link that picture. We're going to have a great time. And have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
Goodbye.